If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, Attorney at Law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Well, good morning, Newcastle, on this very pleasant, snowy 20th of January, Inauguration Day, and our hearts and thoughts go out to all those in and around the country as we pray for unity and the best for our nation. So let's not forget we're all Americans first. And it's I always do this first thing. And it's because I don't want to ever leave anybody out. Happy birthday, Richard Brunelli, Don Fox, Frank Caffro, Charmaine Rapco, Lisa Calabrese, Kathy Marcantino, Jamie Narco, Christine Amabel, and Carla Bundy. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake. There'll be more birthdays to come as we get through Newswatch, and quite a few things happening. Let's give you that first look at the weather. And well, here you go. Snowy outside, 29 degrees, and you know, they talked about partly cloudy skies, but overnight we have gotten a snow flurry, and it made it quite icy as up getting that coffee first thing in the morning. And so I caution you as you get out and about to give yourself a little bit of time. Most of the roads right now are well taken care of. That's why I once again I didn't bring you anything on road conditions, because it didn't seem well, as we noticed a lot of salt trucks, plows, they were all out doing those areas. There may be still some icy spots. Make sure you're careful, and it is cold out there, 29 degrees. We'll get more in Lawrence County 45 weather, and we are supposed to have a warm-up today. Now, whether we get that or not remains to be seen. I guess, as the old saying goes, it all depends on the weather. And let's get to the top stories today. First of all, and I believe this is a top story that should be kind of, let's say, just put out there. The Newcastle Red Hurricane last night, 73-45, as they dismantled Chartiers Valley. Now, to give you an idea of what's up next for the Canes, this Friday they will have a home game against Moon. So, and Friday being the 22nd. And then they'll play Lincoln Park on Saturday. Nctv45 will be there at the game for you, as we were last night, bringing you the action. And posted on our website this afternoon will be the last part of the JV game, and then the varsity game. So look for that. Now, COVID cases. And we told you that the numbers were 1 and 5. Here you go. 4,600, 4,582. Hospitalized, 950, which I guess that's closer to 1,000, in intensive care. As we look at those numbers and try and keep you posted on that. Pennsylvania's COVID-19 early dashboard update, the 8th through the 14th. Cases increased to nearly 40,100. Positivity of 12.7%. In all counties with a substantial transmission. The vaccine is getting out there. It may be going a little slower. I think after we get through this period, it should kind of speed up. State Police, Bureau of Liquor Control Enforcement, January 15th to the 17th, they did 617 compliance checks, 19 notices of violation, and they were centered in Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, Punxsutawney, Erie, and Allentown, those violations. And Department of State COVID-19 enforcement actions. The Department of State Bureau of Enforcement and Investigation today released related COVID-19 enforcement actions this January 10th through the 17th. With a higher number of cases across the Commonwealth, the Department of State is continuing with compliance enforcement as it releases to regulate boards and commissions. This information is to specify COVID-19 mitigation requirements with licensed professionals, including social distancing, masking, and occupancy limits. They are worried about that, and I want to get through all the Department of Health information that we have. The Department of Health updates COVID-19 vaccine plan and launches eligibility tool to help people prepare when vaccines are available. They released the latest received COVID vaccination plans. This includes people who are 65 and older and those 16 to 64, with Pennsylvania is expanding the vaccination efforts to start including anyone over 65 illness due to COVID-19, said Cindy Finley, Department of Health Deputy Secretary for the Health Protection and Disease Prevention leader that state's vaccine task force. The CDC has defined this group as people who have conditions like chronic COPD, cancer, sickle cell, and diseases of chronic kidney disease. Pregnant women are also included in the group, and you can go to the state website to check out that group. Closing with the vaccinations. Pennsylvania partners with Rite Aid to vaccine a priority of the population in congregate and long-term care facilities. The Rite Aid partnership begins January 27th. Clinics will be established where residents and staff of these DHS licensed facilities can go to obtain doses at a scheduled time. Vaccinations will take place at a site at facilities where individuals served are not able to travel to a clinic site. So the effort is separate from the retail pharmacy program partnership, and the vaccinations will not take place at Rite Aid's retail pharmacies as part of this partnership. Let me read that again. Rite Aid, it doesn't include, and they will not take place at the Rite Aid retail pharmacies as part of the partnership for DHS licensed facilities. So that gives you an update on that. Now, we're going to take this time and go to sports. And Newcastle Red Hurricane staying number one in their state max preps ranking as they downed Chartiers Valley last night pretty handily. And let's see what's going on in college basketball. Tennessee, they were 10-2, number 6. They fall to Florida 75-49. Elsewhere in the college basketball ranks, Maryland, they fall to Michigan 87-63. It was Alabama 105, LSU 75. Buffalo, they didn't make it. Kent State beat them 84-81. And so a lot of great college basketball going on last night. Hopefully you were able to get to Cedars and enjoy those games. And some NHL scores for you. And as my monitor changes, and Cedars a great place to go get a lot of great food. Pittsburgh, yes, in overtime beats the Washington Capitals 5-4. I absolutely love that. It just does my heart good. There were a lot of overtime games as Winnipeg beat Ottawa 4-3 and Detroit 3-2 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. So a lot of great hockey action happening, a lot of great basketball action happening. And let's go to the Cedars Sports Corner and learn what's going on today.
Buongiorno! Yes, it's two fat guys in an oven with their great Italian pastries, bread, pizzelles, pizza, sandwiches, everything you could imagine at two fat guys in an oven. They're great for lunch, great for take home, and great for any time. You just want to get away and get something to eat, get that cup of coffee, and that great treat. Two fat guys in an oven, give them a try right.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and let's get right to it. This is Atlantic 10 Action Day, as at 6 o'clock the Duquesne Dukes will take on Rhode Island, that on ESPN+. Now elsewhere you have Virginia Commonwealth at St. Bonaventure at 6. Fordham will be at Davidson, 1 o'clock ESPN+. The ACC network will have Boston College at Virginia Tech number 16, and that will be at 5 o'clock. Now later on in the evening, number 20 Clemson at Georgia Tech, 7 o'clock ACC network. And George Washington at Dayton, 7 o'clock ESPN+. Now, St. Joe's will be at George Mason, 7 o'clock ESPN+. Texas A&M will be at Vanderbilt, ESPN2. Kentucky will be at Georgia, SEC Network at 7. And that will bump you up to 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, you will have, and the 8 o'clock games faded. They must have moved Northwestern and Wisconsin to 9 o'clock, that on Big Ten Network. And Cincinnati at 9 o'clock will be at Temple, ESPN2. Your late game, Fresno State at Boise State. So That gives you an idea about college basketball. Now, in hockey, and this for your Wednesday NHL games, and here you go. Edmonton at Toronto, Minnesota at Anaheim, and Montreal at Vancouver. Arizona will take on the Vegas Knights. Now, NBA action. And your Wednesday, ESPN will have Boston, the Celtics at the 76ers, that at 7 o'clock. And at 9:30, it will be San Antonio at Golden State. Phoenix will be at Houston, 9:30 on ESPN. So that was the Cedar Sports Corner. We're going to be back right after this time.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
At Delicios. Look at this sandwich. This is lunch, and I didn't want to overdo it, but I had coleslaw before. This sandwich, absolutely excellent. Cajun chicken, but their menu is so huge, and I'm going to show you all your friends that you knew from the old place. They're all here. So make sure you stop. They're open from 7 to 9. It's Delicios in downtown Newcastle.
Hello, we're back, and we lost a degree down to 27 outside, and a little bitey cold. So be careful on your way out and about. We covering all the COVID-related issues. Now let's move forward. You know, today is Inauguration Day. Mike Kelly writes, as America moves forward, the law must matter. The last few months, like most of 2020, have been a trying time for our country, and this, just evident as you watch everything. As Americans prepare for Joe Biden to become the 46th President of the United States, those of us who serve in government must take with us the lessons of the recent past. Among these is that no crisis should trump the rule of law. Like every other Congress, I swear an oath to support and defend the United States Constitution. My devotion to that oath is why I could not in good faith consciously vote to certify the slate of electors. That from Mike Kelly, and I thank him for taking that time to write in. Dr. Rachel Levine, she's the Secretary of Health of Pennsylvania. This statement is that she's going to serve in the Biden White House. Pennsylvania Department of Health Secretary today released the following statement. Her nomination to serve as Assistant Secretary of Health at the Department of Health and Human Services under the Biden administration. I am truly honored to serve the people of Pennsylvania under the leadership of Tom Wolf. He is, she goes on to say, a tremendous leader in Pennsylvania, and it has been a highlight of my career. With that, Tom Wolf, and I don't know why I keep clicking that. Tom Wolf writes back, congratulations to Dr. Rachel Levine for her nomination by President-elect. I offer heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Rachel Levine on her appointment by President Biden to serve as Assistant Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services. So everybody giving everybody a little congratulations there as we move through that area. The Pennsylvania Gaming and Fantasy Contest Revenue Calendar for 2020. And this says that newer gambling initiatives such as the sports wagering and gaming closures of retail due to COVID-19 pandemic led to a 22.24 drop in gaming revenue in 2020, according to the Pennsylvania Gaming Board. So the closures even affecting those places. And here you go as we get the Department of Conservation and National Resources, Cindy Dunn, announced grant applications are now being accepted for recreation and conservation projects in communities across Pennsylvania. Every grant generally levies an additional $3 in local, county, and private investments, giving every state dollar more power for the public good. So those grants now out there and available. 27 degrees in Lawrence County, and well, we're going to take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather. Currently 27 degrees, 81% humidity, wind speed from the north at 17, gusting to 23. We don't have a barometric pressure this morning, but we do have a dew point of 22, visibility at 10 miles, and a wind chill of 14. Now, we're going to go to Lawrence County 45 weather to see what your day holds for you. We'll be back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Wendy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a whole yard to score at Wendy's Lunch. before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch, 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
County 45 weather. Well, after last night's snow flurry low of 24, how is your Wednesday looking? And the flurries will be about, the local radar just showing ground clutter right now, but off to our west you see snow flurry activity, and to our north that precipitation in blue, and that will create this kind of a forecast. Last night, overnight low 24, snow flurries about. Your Wednesday, cloudy 29, 60% chance of precip. Now, you're not going to get a lot of snow. It's just going to be out there. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy 22. And your Thursday, cloudy, 39. Chance of flurry activity dips way down to 20%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 28. Your Friday, mostly cloudy, 33. And Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 20. Your Saturday, mostly cloudy and 27. Saturday night, this is a cuddle alert, mostly cloudy, 17. Going to be a little chilly. And as you get to Sunday, cloudy, 30. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 23 with a 30% chance of precip. And then on Monday, rain, snow, and ice. Mostly cloudy, 37. 40% chance of that, and what happens is the temperature will be lower, and as the temperature rises, it'll eventually turn to rain, but be careful as you get out on Monday. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break. We'll be back right after we hear from these great people. Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Peppers,
mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch Morning, Wednesday. We wish you all the best today as you head out and go on your appointed rounds, work, whatever that may be, school. And hey, just make sure you have a great day. And here's some people that we want to have a great day. Michelina Gency, Sherry Combs, Marcel DeLillo, Diane Hannon, Sherry Lynch, Mariah Matthews, and John Medore. Yeah, make sure that you have that second piece of birthday cake. We got 5 birthdays. I gave them to you at the beginning, I gave them to you at the end. So, little birthday time. And make sure that you have a great and super day. Now, make sure that you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's Nctv45 right here in Lawrence County. Now make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon